Okay, I'm out of breath. I had to walk up a little bit of a hill. I did find a way out to the main road. The shorter path in the forest did take me into where the horses are, and I got in there just in time for one of the horse and buggy tour rides that holds multiple groups of people, not the big fancy, wedding kind of horse and carriage ride. Anyway, I talked to an officer. I waved her down from the fence where I saw the other horses. And she didn't know what I was talking about. Listing when you could see the horses during the daytime hours. And I'm like, well, I saw this stuff online, Facebook and everything. Sure, come on down between, whatever it was, 9 to 5 or 10 to 5 or whatever. And then she's like, oh, no, it's all closed off to the public, only coming here on special appointment. And we even choose when or if we approve people to come. It's always closed off. You just kind of have to wait to see us out and about around town. And I'm like, that makes no sense. It doesn't go with the advertisement of the hours where the public can come to visit and the encouragement for people to come and meet the horses. And it doesn't make sense with the hours being listed online. So I think she's just exclusively used to doing a certain job in a certain area. And that's all she knows about her part of it. So I'm not sure where to go from here about trying to figure out what to do for that version of my drop-in for this. Essentially, I was like, okay, I have to book in a tour, get permission, which means I need David Attenborough. This is the point of the royal family. I also sent something to Prince William so that, rest assured, I will get my wish that I get to visit the horse that's looking for me. I'm also going to challenge myself to something else. That's the other reason for this hike today, is that they come down to the downtown east side often and they walk around. And I've had multiple visits with horses that basically fell in love with me at first sight too. And basically on second sight, they're like, oh, you better figure out how to do this Mission Impossible thing where you can get approved to pass the test for somebody that can work in the yards and take care of the horses. So I quickly caught on to the message of Bentley, the horse that came from Winnipeg last year, which I have a connection to that city, of course. And I went and looked, I researched the stuff. And so one of the prerequisites you have to have, and this is the comedy part, this is like where Charles would pay just to watch this. So I have to do level 1 dressage. And that means you have to take this person who's never worn $3,000 or $6,000 hug me clothes. I don't dress up like Barbie dolls. You're talking about somebody, steel toe boots, body piercings, blue hair, punk rock music, having to dress up in the stuff they wear when they're romping around in the showboat style stuff, doing the thing with the horses. I haven't even been able to find tall boots in the time I've been looking that I could manage to wear and feel good about and not have my skin crawling or feeling like I'm out of suit for my class and world of life. So it's going to be a bit of an interesting challenge. There's a few other things in the prerequisites that need to be fine-tuned and hammered out, which is what building my security website right now was for. It's part of fixing all of that to balance my background, my history, and all that check stuff. And I think there was one other thing I need to do to qualify for getting the job that works in there with the horses, feeding, saddling, riding. So I like that idea, and it's good pay. And hopefully within the process of doing the documentary and hanging out with the royals, that will get done with everyone's support and help, because that's just like a dream to be around the horse that picked me. I didn't pick the horse. So anyway, my adventures for today in trying to get to a horse stable area where the public can go and see horses is done. I did get some pictures on the Pentax ME of that horse carriage and horses. That's why you didn't see this big string of videos from the phone, because I was using both my hands to take still shots of the horses pulling in that wagon, hoping that I got a couple of good ones. And that was the end of my one roll. So I'm scared to change it to the other roll because I have been famously known in history to not be so good at changing the rolls of film on my cameras, and I don't like wasting film, especially now with how hard come by original rolls of film are. I'm lucky the kit that I bought came with a ton of color film and some black and whites. I've already botched the first one. I had to go to a photo place just to get them to put this roll of film in. So that's why I was careful about the pictures I took today, so that at least I'll get some good pictures out of this roll. And maybe some of them can be blown up and framed. I desperately do need to take a photo course somewhere along the line. So that said, it wasn't a completely wasted day. Now the swim time at Second Beach was supposed to be like now, and I'm not there, and I'm not sure what to do about swimming in the ocean with all of this stuff. So I might have to come again on another day with nothing but my swim stuff to get to the ocean without being worried about losing anything, nothing being stolen. So I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna let the phone just die off and do its thing, and I'm gonna go have some me time and come back to the park, try again to see if I can get some rides on the horse and carriages and other stuff, hopefully with the right co-creators of projects I'm working on. So thanks for watching Now TV Canada and me wandering through Stanley Park looking for horses and aquarium information and things that might still be happening here for free on Now TV with me. And I'll see you guys on another day, another episode of Adventures. Thanks for watching. Bye.